Hello world! Welcome back to another angstromCTF 2022 write-up video. In this video, we'll be covering the Pwn challenge, What's My Name? Let's get into it. Can you guess my name? Connect to this port. Now, for this one, I won't be messing around with the local binary because I essentially just kind of solved it based off of what I saw in the source code and a little help from somebody else. So you can test it with the live source code if you want, but the exploit is pretty simple to implement. So I went ahead and just wrote a little something that you'll see here in a little bit that I just ran against it. It's a Pwn tool script, but let's actually get into the challenge now. I have the source code file opened up here, and they do a dev random up here, and that's going to be well, I guess we'll find out. There's a your name, and then a my name, and then it asks, hi, what's your name? And then we're gonna give it our name, I guess. Nice to meet you, your name. Guess my name, and you'll get the flag. So if we guess the name, we'll get the flag. Now here's what we need to bypass, this strncmp. Basically, we can bypass this as long as our guess equates to a new line. If our guess equates to a new line or a null terminator, then we should be good to go. Actually, I don't think the new line will work. I think it has to be a null terminator. I think a new line could be potentially only solely read in, but that's besides the point. Basically, if we just are able to pass in the null byte, this should work. Now, the caveat to this is because it's a random string that they're pulling, we'll have to spam the input with null bytes and do several iterations until we actually pull the flag, okay? So, that being said, let's go ahead and go over to the machine. In fact, I'll just pull the source code over here so you can still see it, since our goal is in here essentially. Scroll down here, highlight that. All right, let's go into my what's my name directory. And as you can see in here, I have an exploit.py. In fact, let me just go ahead and maximize this for us so we can see it better. And let's go ahead and run a get it on it. Okay. So it's just a simple little Pwn tool script, nothing too challenging here. So all we're gonna do is loop 1,000 times, and we're gonna connect to the challenge port and stuff it gave us. And then here, I'll go ahead and just connect to it so you can actually see what it looks like. And let's go ahead and just clear, connect in, okay, blah, blah, blah. Nice to meet you, blah, blah, blah. Guess my flag and guess my name and you'll get the flag, yada, 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 bye. Okay, so this is how I've structured the exploit. We're gonna send a line after the question mark. Remember, in Python 3, we have to, for Pwn tools to work properly, or as expected, we need to convert all our strings that we're passing into byte arrays. We're gonna pass in after the question mark, of course, our name, and then we're gonna pass in after the exclamation mark here, and the new line, our guess for their name. And we're sending it an old byte. You'll see in a moment here, it does, like I said, it's not gonna work right off the bat. If it does, we're just really lucky. We have to kind of spam it because of the whole random thing. I don't know full details on that. I just know that this works. Let's go ahead and just run the exploit. Oh, my bad. Here, let me quit that for a second, okay? I have it checking for the by string in here, and if it's not in there, then I'll just print out the flag. But I kind of want to show you what it looks like when it's running, so let's try it now. Okay, there you go. See, it's just going to keep going and going until it actually pops a flag, and the flag will show up in this by parameter right here, and which is why I had that check there, because we wouldn't have to look at all this crap. But it's a little bit more pleasing to the eyes for the content, of course, if you can actually see what's going on in action. And hopefully I've stalled long enough and the flag will show up here shortly. Oh, there it is. All right, so confession time. I actually had to run it again because it didn't pop it the first time around. So just be wary. It could take multiple tries before you actually get it. I probably should have increased the range a little bit, but we did end up getting the flag here. So it says, I could be lonely with you, and then a random generated value. Let's go back to the challenge and let's submit our flag. And there we go. If you enjoyed the video, drop a like and subscribe to the channel to show your support. Turn on post notifications to get regular injections of cyber content directly into your feed. Check out our Patreon, join our Discord, and follow us on Twitter. Links in the description box down below. And leave any feedback or questions in the comments section down below. This is Almond Milk. Thanks for watching. Goodbye, world.